إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Verily all praises for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask His assistance and we seek refuge in Him from the evils of ourselves. Whoever Allah guides, none can misguide, and whoever Allah misguides, none can guide. From Surah An-Naml, verse number 9, first of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has talked about in these first 6 verses about the greatness of the content of the Quran. Then he has turned to talk about the story of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. The word Musa has been mentioned in the Quran 136 times. And the story of Musa has been told in 14 surah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has started to explain the story of Musa and said, إِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِأَهْلِهِ. Musa alayhi salatu wasalam was going from Madian towards Egypt. And he was accompanied with his wife. She was pregnant. In the darkness of night and in the extremely cold storm weather, and his wife was suffering from the pains of childbirth. So this situation forced him to search fire on the desert. And he was extremely in need of fire to get warmth or to warm themselves. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned this story in this surah and said, إِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِأَهْلِهِ إِنِّي آنَسْتُ نَارًا. Musa alayhi salam saw the light of a flame from distance, and he would think there is a person or there are people in the distant place, and he would get any assistance if he go there. And Musa alayhi salam said unto his family, said, Inni anastu nara. Verily I perceive a fire. Verily I feel there would be a fire that would assist us. Sa'atikum minha bi khabarin. And you may wait here for a while, and I would bring news of it. He said news. Why? Because he thought there is a person, he would help them or they would get assistance from them. And because of that said, first of all, wait, I may bring any news of it, of the fire. أَوْ آتِيكُمْ بِشِهَابٍ. Or I would bring a firebrand, okay, that you would warm yourselves. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَصْطَلُونَ. And Musa alayhi salatu wasalam used here plural. And the scholars, they said Musa alayhi salam got married with the daughter of Shuaib alayhi salatu wasalam in Madian. And he has been 10 years after marriage in Madian. So possibly he has lots of children. And because of that he said, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَصْطَلُونَ. All of you. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said and explained in this surah, verse number 9, Musa alayhi salam saw a fire, or he would perceive there is a fire from in a distant place. But it was not fire. It was the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to enlighten the heart of Musa alayhi salatu wasalam first time with the message of Allah, with the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it was a nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. and he was enlightened with the very first message of Allah, very first speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On that time, he was on the way to Egypt,